Hello guys, my name is Rizky from acreativealt and today I'm gonna talk about green screen. It's been a while since my last video. It has been a really packed month here at acreativealt. We have just completed 28 days of a back-to-back shoot. I didn't have the chance to record another YouTube videos just yet. One of the projects that we have been honored to work with recently, I was actually speaking in a webinar organized by Anafter Productions to launch the new Pan-Pacific hybrid livestream venue. I was actually sharing about setting up green screen. And we all know how common green screen nowadays, and of course the fact that we do a lot of webinars, we do a lot of Zoom meetings. Virtual background is something that most of us are pretty familiar with. However, I always believe that nowadays people underestimated the amount of works needed to do a proper green screens editing. One industry terms that I don't really like is CGI, computer generated images. In my opinion, it kind of undervalued the amount of works that all the visual effects artist has done. Sounds like everything is just one button and is done by a computer. However, many of us, either you work in the industry or you are a movie fan, would know that CGI is actually products of hours, months and years of visual effects artists. So in that particular webinar, I was actually sharing how to set up a green screen in a small space, and I was actually converting my tiny office with the help of my colleague Eddie into a tiny green screen studio. Of course, with this kind of a tiny green screen studio, you will not get a perfect results, so therefore you need a large space just like what we had at the Pan Pacific live stream studio. Just gonna show you how to basically edit a less than perfect green screen footages in order for you to make it a little bit better. So basically, instead of having just one key light to basically erase away the background, we create something called track matte. And of course, in order for me to explain this, I have to go through the entire history of green screen and how it's actually starting with the film camera and so on and so forth. Well, of course, I'm just kidding. If you are watching this type of video, you probably want quick tutorials. Typically, when you do simply one key light kind of effects, you either get a nice outline or you have a nice feel. But if you have less than perfect green screen footage, you probably won't be able to get both. Basically, what we need to do is to get two layers of footages. These two layers footages are going to be combined to create something that we call track matte, which is basically to mask out the original footage itself. We just use a key light and change it into screen matte, aim to get a perfect outline. It doesn't matter what is happening in the center. On another layer, we apply another key light and make sure that we have a good feel on the subjects. So by doing so, you're actually combining both outline and feel and use it as a mask. You can pre-compose this into another compositions and put it on another compositions together with the original footage and then apply track matte to it. So now you can see you have a much better keying process, and therefore when you put the digital backgrounds or whichever backgrounds that you would like, you will get a much better output. So just a quick tutorials on editing a green screen footage. I hope this video is useful. Thank you so much for watching and I see you next time.